Hey guys, and welcome back to another video. So today I'm going to be showing you how to make this really cool sea pickle farm, and it produced 2 stacks of sea pickles just within 5 seconds, and that's probably more than enough that you will ever need in your life. So as you can see, dried cow blocks is kind of a theme in this build, so be sure to go check out my video on the super fast Kelp Farm that it produced 6 stacks in 5 seconds. Yes, 6 stacks of kelp. So be sure to go check out that video and let's get building. So you want to start out with this little 3x3 area filled with water and then place in some coral on top of it. Now obviously the water beneath the coral will keep the coral from dying, unlike this poor fella over here which has died. So just cover up this entire thing and place in the block of your choice in this gap over here. Now in the future, blocks going to be coming here, and you could place coral over here, but this will just ensure that more pickles grow on the outside and no pickles get stuck in the flow over there. So just go around the sides and place in some coral, some more kelp blocks. Now I'm using the kelp because I love the texture of it, and I think that it's kind of in the vibe of the whole ocean thing. So just place in another layer, and in the middle here you want to place in a stair. Now I'm using the spruce because the darkness of the spruce and the kelp go well together. Now the reason we're using a stair here is because we're going to be placing a water inside of it, and basically all it does is it spares us from having to place a block on the outside to keep the water in. So just go and place another layer on top like I am doing now, and then you want to place in like this, one block to the front, and then remove this guy and place in a dispenser, and then go around the back, and I'm just covering up the back side so that it just looks like one giant cube. Now unfortunately this is where redstone is going to come, so you want to work your way down to here and make a little square here so that there's enough space, and then you can obviously cover this up with some more kelp blocks, and that is the first part complete. As you can see, I'm just quickly placing in all of the bone meal, and the bone meal will obviously let the sea pickle grow on the rest of the coral over here. So now that that's in, we can place in another coral block up on there with a water bucket on top of it. So now take some trapdoors, now I simply forgot the name of it, and place them around like this. Now this will just keep the water from on the top from flowing down to the bottom and creating places where like that the water is flowing backwards instead of forwards. So you can place another layer on top like this of your kelp blocks with your last little trapdoor there, and as you can see, this little water block is completely isolated and all of the bottom water is flowing forwards. Now I'm just going to be doing a little bit of decorating in the front here, and what I'm going to be using is this stripped oak with some spruce fences and some spruce trapdoors. So I'm just temporarily going to cover this off because the water is starting to annoy me a little bit because it's flowing absolutely everywhere. So let's just repair that. Now the pattern that I'm going to be using is kind of, I guess you can describe it as a type of a checkerboard, because just place them so that all of the stripped logs is pointing in different directions, and it will create this cool little pattern, as you can see how it is developing at the moment. Then when that's done, you can go to here and place in another stripped log, and this is where the lever is going to be coming, and it makes it look a lot nicer when the lever is actually like isolated on its own colored block. And yeah, it just makes the board look a lot better. So if I can just place in this final log, then the floor is completed, and you can take some spruce and place them like this, and on both sides, and then just place some trapdoors on top. Now Hopper's going to be going on the back here, so don't worry about that, the water won't flow out, but we need to actually place in 2 trapdoors like that, because water is still going to be one to flow over here. So now that that's all been done, we can finally start out with the good stuff, which is the redstone. So placing a chest over there, and then I'm just going to quickly open this door to place a hopper on the back of this chest, and this is going to be the central hopper that is catching the items and transferring it into the chest. So as you can see, just place 2 more hoppers on the side, and now the catching system should be all done. Now go up to the top, placing your first sea pickle that you picked up somewhere with a redstone comparator down here, and set it on, set that little torch on. Then just place in the redstone dust as following, and that will create a super fast timer. And just bring the redstone wire up here, and now, believe it or not, this thing is done except for the lever. So yeah, now this thing is done. Now that this thing is completed, we can finally give it a test run. So let's see, just like the Kelp Farm, how many sea pickles this guy can produce within 5 seconds. So as you can see, we just have 1 sea pickle to start out with, and that guy is going to be staying there forever. So let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, switched off. And as you can see, we got actually a couple already. So let's just wait for the chest to fill up, and I'll talk to you again in a second. Well, considering the size of this thing and how fast we turned it on, I would say 2 stacks is more than enough sea pickles that you will ever need in your entire life. So guys, I hope you enjoyed this video, and feel free to leave a like and subscribe if you're new to the channel, and you can also go and check me out on Instagram, and I'll see you guys again next time with a brand new video.